Uh, yes, children, good evening. This is Fatima Anuf. I am your new ICT teacher. And today you all are going to learn about one important lesson. Okay. So before we start the lesson, I need to share your book first, and then I'm going to ask you all some questions. Okay. Yeah. Uh, so children, this is our first lesson. Yes. Can you all read it? Very good. Preparation of computer specification. Okay. So, children, computer specification means, now let's say, do you all have computers at home, children? Yeah, okay. So, you all have computers at home. So, why do you all use computers? Mainly to play games and to watch movies? I can say I mostly use the computer to play games and for my higher studies and sometimes coding. So I have different requirements. Same like that, you all also can have different requirements. Okay. Not everyone use the computer for one purpose. Okay. There can be multiple purposes to use the computer. So imagine you don't have a computer, but you need to buy a computer. Okay, if you go to a computer shop, first they will ask the purpose. Means like, why do you want to buy? Are you interested in gaming? Are you interested in coding? So according to your specification, according to your requirements, they will suggest you some set. Now let's say if you want to purchase a computer for video gaming, then you have to go for a highest memory capacity. So like that, children, you have different specification according to your requirements. Okay. So children, in this particular lesson, what you're going to learn is the computers and peripheral devices. One more thing you're going to learn here is the types of users. Okay. So that is what we are going to study today. So before going to the types of users, first we'll just go through this conversation. There's a nice conversation in between two children. Okay. Yeah. So can any one of you read the dialogue said by the girl? Okay. I need to buy a computer for my school assignments and to do accounts of my father's business. Okay. Now say the girl, okay, what is her requirement? Why does she need a computer? She need to buy a computer for her school assignments and to do her father's accounting, the calculations like stuff. Okay, so she needs to buy a computer for that purpose. Okay, and what is the requirement of this boy? Is it the same? Read it, children. Let me zoom it for you. Yeah, read it.
Fatima,
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Now this boy says, I need a computer. I need a computer that is mobile. It will help me. Mobile means you can take it everywhere. That is the actual meaning of mobile. Okay. It will help me to show my graphic designs to my teacher. For example, children, mobile in the sense you don't have to think about only the smartphone. Okay. You have to think about the graphic designs. Understood? I mean, you have to think about the tablets and all. Okay. It is mobile because you can carry it from one place to another. Notebooks. Okay, these are known as the mobile computers. Okay, so this guy wants to buy a computer which is portable. Okay, then it will help him to show his graphic designs to his teacher, and also it will help him to study from anywhere, anytime. Now see their requirements. Both are different. Are they same? No, right? Both are different. Okay. Now let's move to the next page. Now the girl says, are there any computers to suit the requirements of both of us? Now the girl understands that both of their requirements are not same. Okay. Now the girl says, are there any computers that can suit both of our requirements? See the dialogue of the boy. Yes, many types are available. So seems like he has some knowledge on computers. Okay. He says, yes, many types are available. We can either buy a computer or we can get a computer assembled to suit our requirements. So it means we can even buy a computer. Computer assembled means now let's say he wants to buy a computer for the graphic designing and also it should be portable. So according to his requirement, he can talk to the shopkeeper. He can talk to the laptop shopkeeper and he can get things assembled. He can now let's say he is going to buy a desktop computer. Sorry. Anyways, he is not going to buy the desktop computer because it needs to be portable now. Now let's say she wants to buy a desktop computer. Okay. Now she has to specify the capacity of the hard disk, okay, and the type of the keyboard, type of the computer, type of the machine, CPU, okay. There are different types which we will study in future. Okay, so according to the requirements, we can assemble the computer parts. Okay, so let's go in and take a look around. Okay, now children, we have come to our main lesson today where I have prepared a presentation. Let me share it for you all. So give me a minute. Okay, so computer uses. Okay, so this is the lesson that we are going to learn today. Okay. Now, children, when it comes to computer users, there are different types of computer users, okay? Namely, programmer, network administrator, okay? Like that, you have some more. So, let's go one by one. Programmer. So, what is the main task of the programmer? Programmer is the one who creates program. So mostly writing programming languages. You would have already learned about programming, the basics of programming, flowcharts and all in grade 6, 7, 8 and all. You would have learned, right? So those are the basics of programming. Understood? There are some programming languages, children. So in future, you will learn about the programming languages. So the person who knows the programming languages and who is fluent, okay, who is very familiar with the programming languages, he can make any program using the programming languages, is known as the programmer. Now, for example, let's talk about a calculator machine. Simple. Calculator machine. Okay. So, calculate knows how to add, how to subtract, how to multiply, how to perform the limited mathematical calculation. But will a computer play a song for us? No. Computer won't play a song for us. I'm sorry, children, not the computer, calculator. The calculator will not play a song for us. Will a computer play a movie for us? No, it won't. Understood? Because the task of the calculator is to perform limited mathematical functions. Okay, so who would have taught that calculator to do so? Who would have taught? Now for us, of course, if we can add, subtract, multiply and divide, our teacher, somebody should have taught us, right? Our teacher, our maths teacher, our grade 1 to 11 or 1 to 13 maths teacher would have taught us. Okay, but when it comes to the calculator, who would have taught? Yes, the programmer. Understood. So the programmer gives instructions to the machines, the simple machines and all. Okay, so he's like a teacher. Okay, so he's the one who says, okay, calculator, you have to do this stuff, but you should not do this stuff. Understood. Now let's talk about a mobile phone. And we have a lot of apps. We can access many things. Even we can perform the task of the calculator using the mobile phone. We can play movies. We can listen to music. We have different apps. So here who develops? Okay, so we'll learn about it. Okay, you have a separate lesson in grade 9 under the types of users. Okay, so you learn further about it. Now I'm just giving you the basic idea on who is a programmer. Now we'll move to the network administrator. Okay, so children, in future you will learn the types of network. So network in the sense, children, network can be installed within a room. Now, if you go to a bank, you can see many computers will be connected together. So forget about the bank. You just go to your school computer lab and check. Many computers are connected together using one main cable. Okay, that is what called a network. So uh, uh, can an ordinary person install a network like that? No, we can't. Even I can't. Though I know ICT, I can't install a network because I need to study network engineering. I need to study about the network thoroughly. Then only I'll be able to do that. Okay. So the person who is really thorough with the network and installation of the network and to administer the network, he is known as the network administrator. Nowadays, children, there's a big demand for network administrators. Now we'll move to the next slide. Okay. So, yes. Next one is the system analyst. So system analyst means, children, simply, now imagine you are working in a big company, okay, like a hybrid company where you are the system analyst. So do you know your task? You have to analyze the system. Means, children, no, if you are working in a multinational company, like, then you will have to be familiar with certain applications, understood certain systems, certain computer system. Okay, so based on the computer system, based on the data that you get from the computer system, you have to analyze the information. Understood? So that is what calls it system. Okay. Yes, children. So we have learned about the types of users and we have learned about the system user and the end user. Okay. Now, did you all understand? Did you all understand all the explanation? Okay, very good. So you all have an activity, children. This is the activity of the day. You have to name the types of users and their task. So you can go through the book, you can take the reference from there, and you have to do the activity and submit it to me. Okay. So in our next lesson, we'll be learning about the types of requirements. Okay. So make sure you all go through the book and get prepared for the lesson and join the next class. Okay. Thank you, children.